Hello and welcome to another episode of Stock Shots. Please remember, I am not a financial advisor. I'm just giving my opinion based on some things I see, like support and resistance, supply and demand, and of course, some indicators that may be on the screen. So always do your own due diligence. Make sure you educate yourself and always look to the left because we're looking at things that have already happened and think about what things may do in the future. So this is another episode of Stock Shots. Welcome.
All right, here we go. So we're talking about the SPS, aka the C fund, and currently looks like it wants to keep going up. And we have at least one more take profit up here at 55.85 and another one up here at 5,700. So even if you don't have this algorithm, one thing you can do is you can say, okay, well, where could it go next? There's no history. It's always right now, it's at an all-time high. Look for even numbers. All right. Now, we all know that the stock market is driven by algorithms and computers. So at this point, we're looking for even numbers because computers love even numbers. So the next highest even number is the 5,600 mark. After that, it will be about the 5,700 mark. Okay. So at this point, you may be seeing some bearish divergence in the price action and strength of market. It doesn't mean the price is going to fall right away, but what you need to do is look for areas where you're either going to get tweezer candles or candles that have long tails on the top end, candles that are flat all the way across where it can't close above a certain area, or where the strength of the market and volume have fallen so much, but the price actually still going up. You should be getting ready for an exit from the C fund. Okay, so let's talk for the S fund. So remember, we're looking at 5,600, then 5,700. This is keep it simple, keep it easy, even numbers. Let's talk about here we go, S Fund, aka Dow Jones Industrial. Currently, we're doing the same thing. We're moving in an upwards trend. I apologize, put that back in a weekly. So what we had here is we broke this trend line going down. Okay. Now we're above it. We had this last week, which was not able to close below our previous candle. This is a good thing. This could be a pullback candle, aka if you missed your entry into the S fund last week or the week prior, you have another chance here for a really good entry. At this point, we're still looking for a push to the upside. And I'm only saying that because right now it looks like we're in a consolidation. But let's take the whole thing into consideration. We have gone from the bottom here down here at 1570 all the way up to where we currently are, which is 2000. All right. And we're at an even number. So what needs to happen is another push forward. Our next area taking profit would be about the 2038 and then the 2065. Those are where I'm looking to go up to. At this moment, I'm still in the consolidation area. It's telling me to sell in the weekly, but I'm looking at it as though this is a consolidation and a push to the upside. So even when you have algorithms, you can't just trust them blindly. You still look at the price action. It can tell you more than just what's going on in delayed algorithm. So this is going to be something I'm going to watch. And I'm looking for only because of this candle here. We had a strong rejection down here from this area. So I'm looking for a retest of it. Okay. So that means that 20,038 or the 20,045 area are where we're going to look for a next rejection or test of this resistance currently. So up, up, up we go for the C fund. That's what I'm seeing. All right. Let's talk about the international fund. International fund is going to the moon. All right, we had a very strong push up in our international fund last week, and we are currently in a buy. It just printed for this week. So currently, the next area I'm looking for is 85, no, 82, my apologies, 82.17. And that's a retest of the last high. So that is completely doable. If it breaks that, we're looking for a test of 85 altogether. So that's what I was looking at. 82, then 85. If we break down, we're looking for a test of what we currently are, which is support at that $79 or $80 range. And then below that at the 79 even, then 77. So there's a lot of support under here. Now, if we're just going with major weekly, I would look here at 77.42 and then 76.32. Those are my next big weekly supports, okay, if it comes down. But I'm looking forward to continue up and retest that 82.17. So let's talk about that aggregate bond fund. Bond fund, it had a huge push up off of its support at $96 and 40 something cent, $96 and 26 cent. It had a huge push up from there. All right. And it was not enough to go above its last candle. So it didn't close out the week above the previous week's candle, but it was a huge bullish candle. Okay. Now, what we're going to look for is a break of this $97 area. If we get that break of $97, of course, we're looking for that 98.31. That's going to be a retest of that last high. It's going to be our resistance. If we can break that, of course, we're looking for $99. If we come down, because now we have gone out, come back, retested, and gone up, I'm going to continue to look forward for this aggregate bond fund to go up, at least for the next couple of weeks, maybe 2 to 3 weeks. After that, it may break down, but currently, it looks like it wants to do what we were talking about previously, go on up. So, the last thing we're going to talk about is do your homework. Make sure you're doing your charting. Look out for fundamental news. Make sure that you are doing your investigations into your funds and moving them around the way it benefits you. So that's it for this week of Stock Shots. I will see you next week. Thanks for watching.